Were you one of those kids who dreamed of becoming a veterinarian? You imagined petting dogs and cats. But what if your life involved saving a raging tiger, operating on a 1,000-pound bear, or anesthetizing a giant elephant? This is the true story of Michel Klein, the man who not only became France's most famous veterinarian, but also a hero of the resistance during World War II. A man who risked his life twice, against the Gestapo and against the clutches of the world's most dangerous animals. Michel was born in 1921 in Romania to a Jewish family. From an early age, he felt a special bond with animals. While other children played with toys, he spent hours observing the gaze of a dog, the gestures of a horse, the tenderness of cats. That boy didn't yet know that his love for animals would lead him to survive the war and forever mark the history of veterinary medicine. In 1941, while studying veterinary medicine in Toulouse, Nazi-occupied France, Michel joined the resistance group Prunus, risking his life on secret missions. One day, the Gestapo raided the veterinary school. They arrested teachers and classmates. Michel miraculously escaped. That escape wasn't just physical. It was the beginning of a life marked by courage. While he was hiding in France, his parents were deported to Auschwitz. They never returned. His sister Haloun survived 5 escapes from labor camps. After the war, Michel found her in France. That loss and that survival shaped his life. Perhaps it was in that pain that his obsession was born, fighting for life in all its forms, human and animal. Returning to his vocation, Michel Klein opened a clinic in Paris. But his destiny wasn't for city dogs and cats. He was called to circuses and zoos. He was the first veterinarian in France to anesthetize an elephant, operate on a zebra inside a sterile bubble, and save the life of a seriously injured 450-pound bear named Charlie. Every operation was a leap into the unknown. Every patient could have been killed in a matter of seconds. And yet, Michel did it. Because for him, every animal's life was as valuable as ours. In 1958, he appeared on television with a parrot on his shoulder. The audience was captivated. Later, on programs like Les Animaux du Monde and 30 Million Friends, millions of people discovered the greatness of animals thanks to him. He brought tigers, lions, and even snakes into studios, not for show, but to teach respect, science, and love. He became a pioneering voice in defense of nature. All animals are sentient beings. If we destroy them, man will disappear. Michel Klein wasn't just a veterinarian. He was a pioneer, a scientist, a popularizer, and a fighter against the Nazis and human indifference toward animals. He created protection laws, shelters, and schools for guide dogs, and he dedicated every day of his life to saving the most vulnerable. Michel Klein died in 2024 at the age of 103. His life was so intense that it seems impossible to tell it in a single story. You've already met the veterinarian who dared to cure the impossible. But did you know that he was also accused, criticized, and even ridiculed for believing that animals could read our emotions, even our minds? Was Michel Klein a visionary ahead of his time, or a man who went too far? Do you want to be like him? Heal wild animals, fly a plane, program robots, paint the future, or even discover unknown planets? Subscribe and like us to find out what's in the next chapter, where we'll explore the professions of the future that can inspire children and excite parents. Don't miss part 3 of your future life.